there, my name is Lee, aka 20-something loser, and today I have a Cult of the Lamb marriage percentage run here. I'm gonna go ahead and just get right into it, and then explain kind of what this run entails as we go along. Here we go. Alrighty. So timer starts as soon as I hit new save, so 3, 2, 1. It'll let me do new save. There. Goodness. So, Cult of the Lamb is essentially a wonderful, wonderful, and very adorable, cute little RPG game where you play as this cult leader, who we will gain control of in just a second. The game starts off with us being essentially imprisoned, and we, as you will see, are about to come before 4 gods and be sacrificed. And we're just gonna speed through a bunch of little dialogue here. Our poor character is gonna be sacrificed. But don't worry, we're still alive. We have just made it down into another area. The character we are about to meet is called the One Who Waits. And they are the one that is going to give us life again, and allow us to create our own cult. I won't provide any spoilers for the end of the game, but it has a lot to do with the One Who Waits. And there is our cute lamb once again. We will once again gain life. Grab ourselves a little sword here, and we gain access to our character here. As you can see, we will make our way through different levels here. Fighting enemies on every floor. Just about. Collecting our very first coin. There we go. Alrighty. And so this is how we know that we have completed the level here. We will go on to this next level here and gain our very first follower of our cult. Ratu is our guide here as well. And we are going to just skip through pretty much all of his dialogue as much as we can. So I myself, I go by a 20-something loser online. I primarily like to play cute and cozy games. But in particular, I like marriage mechanics within games. So this is why I have chosen to show you a Cult of the Lamb marriage speedrun out here. More often than not, you can find me playing Stardew Valley and doing a marriage percentage run over there. But of course, I love also playing Cult of the Lamb at the same time. What's really nice about Cult of the Lamb is, as well, is once you complete a certain level, it'll tell you your time too. It's very cute. We are going for easy mode here. Because for marriage percentage, there's no real reason as to why you need to play in a more higher difficulty level. We are going to take whatever name they already gave us and go from there. Mine stone. We are now going to go ahead and collect resources. So the way that marriage works in Cult of the Lamb is we have to gain a bunch of... We're good on mud. we have to gain a bunch of different commandments and commandment stones in order to make the commandment that we can marry one of our cult members. So right now we are just gaining resources because we are about to make a little cooking fire thing here. Almost burnt that, but hey, doesn't matter. As long as we're going fast. So now we have officially gained access to a bunch of these different levels. What we have to do is we have to go through these levels to have access to these stones that we're looking for, the commandment stones. In addition to us going through the different levels, we will also be working with the friendship mechanic of sorts within this game, as well as the different gifting aspects, which we will unlock later in the game here. And now we officially have hearts and lives as well too. We will gain these coins because we will need them. Because as you can tell from our goals that were on the screen just a bit ago, we need to return with more gold. We are going to skip on through. We are going to go and collect a bunch of resources here because it will be beneficial for us in the future, because we will be making some more buildings, and away we go. Away we go out here. So essentially what we're doing is we are just killing all of the enemies as fast as possible and going from there. Here we will run into our very first kind of boss or god that we will be interacting with. His name is Leshy. And once we make it to this level here, Leshy is going to sacrifice one of his characters, and we will have to fight this like miniature boss here as well too. I need to see this. And we are taking them back with us to our farm. We will take the rocks and the coins, and away we go. We run home. There are 4 levels on each of these doors here. And once you reach the 4th level, it brings you to the god. So in this case, this door has access to Leshy. And we now have 2 cult members. That one can chop trees. Build a shrine. There we go. We'll gain 1 more follower here. Another bunny rabbit, apparently. And they will be going to worship. This is where we unlock the temple. So the temple is where we're going to be doing a lot of our work here. So we are going to be preaching sermons, as well as we need more wood. preaching sermons as well as giving commandments from the temple. So we are going to... I'm just going to try and... There we go. Just find any spot that fits right now. Trying to build up this temple. The good thing is at least your cult members come and help you. Somewhat. And then Ratu pops up once again. We're going to go and give a sermon. Through the sermons and the different levels up here, you also gain extra perks. So as you can see here, we will now have an extra half of a heart. They're very useful. So now we have to return back. This is also where the day system comes into play. So if you take a look in that top right corner there, where it has the different day thing, right? We have to try and get these as fast as possible. These commandment stones. If we don't get these commandment stones as fast as possible, we just want to try and avoid skipping a whole bunch of time. This is also where we gain another special ability here. We are going to avoid the entirety of that left side there. Grabbing coins as well. And away as we go. We are gonna go for the follower. This way. So there is like some aspects of, I guess, RNG in this run, in which you never know what kind of pathway you're gonna get. You could get one where you're doing a whole lot of fighting, and then it might take a little bit longer. You could get one where it's just, you know, like a follower and then like a shop. And then that's it. And then that's not so bad. Go. We are once again going to meet Leshy once more. He's gonna send more bad enemies to come and attack us. But thankfully, they're not too difficult. And can be pretty much easily defeated if you just spam the buttons over and over again. Go this way. We would like to go down here. This is where we gain access to our first set of commandment stones here. And we have our very first commandment that we can make. Here we are. The opportunity to change weapons, which we will. Just because the sword is a little bit easier to control, in my own opinion. This is the only time we will pick up an item, because that is a necklace. We do need the necklace. The necklace is specifically used in the aspect of gifting. We are just gonna go right along anyways. He'll take the blue heart. A little bit extra help is never gonna hurt us. And we have, again, another little mini boss here. This is how we exit. Defeating the mini boss leads us to the exit. There we go. Once more. Lots and lots of spam clicking. I will take this. And as you can see, once we defeat an enemy as well, it will also give us a piece of a commandment stone too. We continue. This is where we talk to the one who waits once again. We'll go ahead and make our first commandment. We want to make sure to do this before the end of day 1. You can only, the reason why we want to make sure we do it before the end of day 1 is because you can only give 1 commandment per day. So if we need to make 3 commandments for having access to the marriage commandment total, right, we gotta make sure we do 1 on the first day, 1 on the second day, 1 on the third day. Alrighty. I'm gonna take in this new follower here really fast as well too. Oh, we have 2. And once again. And we can also split. And we are going to run. So we need to go ahead and complete that very first ritual as well too. So what we are going to gather here is a bunch of bones. Lots and lots of bones. So as you can see from all of the characters that we kill, we also get bones from their little bodies that pops up. We'll go this way. This is where we talk to Leshy once more. But this time with 2 of our other ones, with Heket and Calamar. Those are the names of 2 of the other gods here. Get the one with the arrow first. And the small one. And this is where we gain so many bones. And the next little ways we go. And again, here's another little necklace, which we will need for gifting. Because another way for us to get to commandment stones, we are going up the right side here. Another way for us to get commandment stones is by gifting and leveling up our characters here. Once more, we have 1 fighting level, which isn't too bad. I will take the sword instead of this little dagger, and away we go. Perfect. So what we don't want is that. Because any of the new directions slash new items that we get just take a longer time. So I don't want this. That is a dead end there. We will go over to the area that has all the stars. We are going to skip that little guy there. That is a character that gives you like tarot cards. As you can see, there's one there. And the tarot cards add like bonuses onto your gameplay. Essentially, in the ways of like, it helps to give you extra power-ups and things like that. But because we're playing in easy mode at the current moment, and our main goal is just to finish a lot of this kind of fast, we don't need to stop and get any power-ups at this time. Give me a blue heart piece. And once more, a little boss level here. Thankfully, a majority of these bosses can just be beaten by spam clicking. Especially in easy mode here. So it's not too bad. I will take this just because we'll gain another piece of the commandment stone. And we will return home here. Pretty straightforward. We will now officially gain access to reading our followers' minds. So, in just a second here, after we complete this next ritual, we will then gain access to the gifting portion. So we are going to accept this cult member first. And then I'm going to head in and do our little ritual. And these rituals also boost up your cult's level, so that's what it says up there in the corner. We now have more loyal followers, which is great. Which, that little cutscene right there gives us access to gifting as well. So now we are going to complete a sermon. The sermons as well helps to boost up all of the friendship level with all of the characters. And because we have more than 4 cult members, we gain more access to more different things here, which really isn't necessary for us at the current moment, but we have access to it anyways. I can't make another commandment yet. I have 2 out of 3 stones, commandment stones. What we will do is we will give a blessing to some cult members here. And we will also come over here. Give a blessing to this one. As well as most of our other members here. Because giving a blessing, as you can tell, dramatically boosts up friendship with these characters. It increases their loyalty. I'm using the word friendship, but I really mean loyalty. There's one more over here. What I'm also going to do very quickly is I'm going to run up to what's called the Lonely Shack. I'm only headed into here because if we enter into here, as you can see, this is Ritu's home. This is where you play the game Knucklebones, which is a really, really fun game of a dice rolling game. But we can grab that little package, which is a gift for our characters, and we will use it here in the future. But for now, we're gonna go beat the boss level. we go. Additionally, what we need to do while we're on this level is we need to gain as much bones as we possibly can. We need a total of, I believe, 75 bones. And there's Leshy once more, angry at us. Very just playing the game. We do have what's called a Bane weapon currently, which deals poison to our enemies. Which this is a lovely level for us. Because we can gain lots of bones. Alrighty, and away as we go. And we will take that extra necklace. We are gonna go up this side here. Because we can get an extra commandment stone piece from the little shop. I know it seems very mean to destroy the things around that character's shop, but it gives you extra life points and everything else there. So do it, because it helps. And away as we go. On this level, this is all a cutscene that we unfortunately cannot skip, where the fisherman tells us we can go and visit his little area. And this is where you gain access to the fishing mechanic. Well, we won't be fishing. But now we have access to it, so... What I'm really trying to do here along the edges is avoid these spikes. I don't want to stay on them for too long, because unfortunately, they will kill me. So I don't want that. We are going straight through this little wood area, and we will gain access to Leshy. So we have to essentially kill all the little enemies up until Leshy, and then once we hit Leshy, that'll just about be it. We don't want to go that way. Take it back. Give me the extra hearts. Thank you. I'm going to skip switching weapons for now. And we, of course, will head in to defeat Leshy here. The faster that we beat Leshy here, the faster we can make our second commandment, which is really important. And here's, of course, Leshy. We are just going to try and avoid all the little enemies surrounding him and essentially spam click him over and over again here. And there we go. From this, we gain a little heart. But but we just need to get home. It doesn't matter. We've officially defeated the very first god. Now, obviously, in this kind of type of speedrun here, we won't be defeating any of the other gods out here. Oh, I have to accept this. And now I can leave. Alrighty, there we go. But obviously the game continues on after this, defeating all 4 of the gods before getting to the last thing, which I will not spoil. Alrighty, we are sprinting home to go ahead and do this second commandment. We show off that we have a heart, that we stole the god's heart, and now we run. On this day, we give a commandment. We have 1 extra commandment stone piece at the current moment. We go down to law and order. It does not matter which one we choose right now. I like to do this one because I don't like to murder my followers. But you can choose the other one and murder your followers if you are so inclined. Additionally, what we are going to do is we're going to do a sermon. Once again, this is going to boost up our friendship level with all of our lovely followers. And as you can see, we have a follower that really, really loves us. They've got like golden eyes. So their friendship level leveled up, and now we have access to more and more things. AKA, we have another commandment stone. Same with this character here. And there is our last commandment stone. So essentially all that we are going to do is we are going to meditate here to skip time as fast as possible. We meditate. Meditate, meditate, meditate. I would say that the meditate mechanic is probably not one of the most used mechanics in just casual gameplay, but it is very useful in the speedrun. And then we keep going. I personally got into Cult of the Lamb when it was first released, and then I started speedrunning it specifically for Marriage Percentage Run. Myself and a friend of mine, who we more or less kind of routed the first official Cult of the Lamb Marriage Run, and then it category itself has been taken off ever since. So I thought that this would be kind of a fun, different marriage percentage run to showcase out here. So again, we are going to sleep all the way now until day 4 because we were a little late on the second commandment stone, which happens, right? But ideally we want to complete those commandment stones. One on day 1, one on day 2, and the last one on day 3. Just depends on how fast you can do certain things. And it depends on what kind of levels you get within the doors. This character wants something from us. We're just gonna ignore them. I hate to do this, but we are truly just going to ignore them because we don't have time for that. We will see if we can give another crown. We cannot quite yet, so we will again continue to meditate once we go outside. to speed up time. Because we have our last commandment. And let's see if that's enough. There we go. Perfect. Here's our last commandment. We again will go into the law and order category here. And of course, we will unlock the wedding. And the wedding. Ritual. We will complete the marriage ceremony here. Just choosing the very first person there. Done! And that is a Call to the Lamb marriage speedrun out here. It's a really kind of fast and enjoyable run. But, yeah, that's it. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks for watching.